Now I want to prepare my plantain for the chin chin. As this plantain is small size, it is small plantain because we are making just little quantity of flour, 1.5 kg of flour. This plantain is small plantain, so I have peeled my plantain. So we are going to be mashing it. We are going to use a mashed plantain for this recipe. So do not blend. If we blend our plantain for our chin chin, it's going to become dark and it will affect the color of our chin chin because of the black seed that is inside it. You can see this black seed. So if you blend it, it will change the color of the plantain and it will affect the color of our chin chin. So the best thing is to mash the plantain. I'm going to mash it gently. We are using a mashed plantain instead. Make sure you don't mash it too much. Another thing is you should not use overripe plantain too. If we use an overripe plantain, our chin chin will begin to soak oil. We all know that when we fry overripe plantain, it soaks up the oil while frying. So we are just going to use a plantain that is still hard. It is ripe but it is still strong, not overripe plantain. Mainly for that reason, so it does not soak our oil. So our mashed plantain is okay like this. So this is the consistency we desire. So now we must not mash it too soft too. So this is our mashed plantain. This is the consistency we require. You can see it. And we must not mash it too soft too. It must not be too soft. This is the consistency we desire. We add in our 1 cup of liver. A quantity of salt. Okay. Pour in our mashed plantain. Yes. Plus our egg. I hope you can see it. So they're good to go. We'll mix together. You can see this is a very simple recipe, but the result comes out very fine. So mix together. Now for this we are going to be using about 400 ml of water, but as we all know, we should add our water gently, little by little. Liquid. So we're using about 400 ml of water, of warm water. Yes, I should not forget that. You use warm water to mix your chin chin, just for it to form very well, and for the baking powder to act very well. So I'm going to pour it little by little. Don't pour it all at first. Yes, you can see it. Yeah, warm water. Then into our, as I've already mixed this flour very well. That's blended very well with the butter. Just make a deep hollow space at the middle. That's it. And pour in your water. So you begin your mixing. You mix gradually till you get your dough formed. remember we still have our water, so you add more water as required. So you can need more water or less water depending, but just make sure you add your water little by little. As you can see, my dough is ready. So I used about 400 ml of water. You can see that. You can see the reason why I said you should be very careful when you are adding your water. So especially when you are doing it for the first time, you have to add your water little by little. This my dough seems too soft. You can see it seems too soft. So most times flour will just, you just wonder why it changes from the normal thing you have been doing. So when you are adding your own water, add it little by little. So for 1.5 kg of flour, approximately 400 ml of water. So that means from 350 or from 300 to 400 ml of water for 1.5 kg of flour. So but whatever the case, after your measurement, make sure you add it little by little for you to know the consistency that is required. So we move. Our dough is ready for pressing.